This next song is called Baltimore by Nina Simone.
Now they're the ones who are coming up, and the world is in their hands. So when you teach the children, teach them the very best you can. Because the world won't get no better if we just let it be. The world won't get no better. You gotta change the world, not just you and me. I said, wake up for all the doctors, make the old people live. They're the ones who suffer and they catch on the hill. But they don't have so very long before their judgment day. So won't you make them happy before they pass away? Say, wake up all the builders, time to build a new land. I know that we can do it if we all lend a hand. The only thing we have to do is put it in our minds. Sure that things will work out. We do it every time. Yes, we do, baby. The world won't get no better if we just let it be. No, 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 no. The world won't get no better. We gotta change the world, just you and me. I need some help, I can't do it alone. Need some help, I said wake up all the doctors, make the old people win. They're the ones who suffer and they catch on the hill. But they don't have so very long before their judgment day. So won't you make them happy before they pass away? I said, wake up all the builders, time to build a new land. See, I know that we can do it if we all lend a hand. The only thing we have to do is put it in our minds, baby. Sure the things will work out. They do it every time. You don't get just to do, baby. The world won't get no better if we just let it be. The world won't get no better, baby. We gotta change the world, just you and me. Change the world, I can't do it alone. I need some help, y'all. I can't do it alone. I need some help, y'all. Should it get up? Should it get up? Should it get up? Should it get up? Wake up! Yeah, everybody! Say wake up, yeah. I can't do it alone. Say wake up, yeah.
Fire. Million views right here.
Oh yeah. My name is Logan Manning. I'm a rapper, singer, songwriter, producer, just a musician, I guess. And voting this year is super important, I think. I'm only 16, I can't vote yet, but it's something that we need to do because it's going to bring forth a lot of change, especially with like not just the political climate, but with the pandemic right now and everything that's been going on. So it's just super important that you get to those polls and just vote. Just vote, you know?
And I'm Coolio Jones. Everybody calls me CJ. And, I'm just out in the streets, advocate for voting, advocate for black men. So whatever you got to do to make sure that your voice is heard, because your vote is your voice, I believe in that. So let's amplify voices, let's amplify your platform, and let's make sure that we do what we can do to unite to bring change to our community.
There's been times in the night when I feel low. But now it's alright, hour 2 reveal the real Jones.
Still trying to find myself after all of these songs. Still trying to find my wealth. Slow breath in and out, always raining and stealth. Like a motherfucking shinobi, I'm thinking about climbing charts, being part of the bigger story. Top of mountains over. What they trying to ride my back and grab onto my shoulders. Burden as heavy as boulder. Keeping everything in my senses right now. I'm in orbit. Break away like a bullet from chamber of Ford.
My mind is freer, 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 freer. I gotta free myself cause I finally understand. My mind is freer, 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 freer. I gotta free myself cause now I got a plan. My mind is freer, 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 freer. I gotta free myself cause I got cash in hand. My mind is freer, 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 freer. I gotta free myself cause she know I'm the man.
My mind is free, brushing the chip off of my shoulder like Frito. Step into the booth, give the whole room a heat stroke. Best way to wipe away the pain is to wash it with the rain on a beat with some vocals. Yeah, he knows the big things I'm headed for. Everybody heated about some things sometimes, but it's always growth. Always more in store, back in stock in the Ford. I can see into my future. I'm an oracle. You hear me, though?
Freer, 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 freer. I gotta free myself cause I finally understand. I'm freer, 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 freer. I gotta free myself cause now I got a plan. I'm freer, 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 freer. I gotta free myself cause I got cash in hand. I'm freer, 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 freer. I gotta free myself cause you know I'm the man, man. I'm free, letting go what's inside of me. I can't run from my destiny. I can see I'm free, I'm free, I'm free. Letting go what's inside of me. I can't run from my destiny. I can see I'm free. Yeah. Freer, freer, freer. I gotta free myself cause I finally understand. I'm freer, freer, freer. I gotta free myself cause now I got a plan. It's freer, freer, freer. I gotta free myself cause I got cash in hand. It's freer, freer, freer. I gotta free myself cause you know I'm the man. It's freer, freer, freer. I gotta free myself cause I finally understand. It's freer, freer, freer. I gotta free myself cause now I got a plan. It's freer, 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 freer. I gotta free myself cause I got.
This may be the most important time in your life to go vote. Take your time and exercise your right. Go vote.
Hello there. This is your girl, Penny Wells, and I'm here to just bring a little love to you and get you out there to vote. That's what it's about. Spread some love.
No. It's me. Y'all don't know me yet, but one day you will. They call me BC Blizzard, and I'm here to tell you all about the importance of voting. You see, voting just isn't about the big elections or taking Trump out of the White House. It's also about the small elections too, the local elections. And you can see how elections matter every day. As a matter of fact, look at what happened with George Floyd and Breonna Taylor. The people that run those police departments, their bosses, those are people that were voted in. And honestly, that's why the vote matters. It doesn't just matter up in Washington, it matters everywhere. No matter where you are, you need to vote.
Well, I go by the name of Leon the Motivator. I do positive and motivational music. And I want to give a shout out to Daisy Love and Coolio Jones and everybody that put this together. You know, this Rock the Vote thing we got going on. Yeah. Yeah. Yo, I'ma keep my head up, hands to the sky. You try to hold me down, but I'm still gonna fly. Long as every mile lungs and vision in my eyes. So me, I'ma keep it moving. Now I never back down. I'ma keep my head up, hands to the sky. You try to hold me down, but I'm still gonna fly. Long as every mile lungs and vision in my eyes. So me, I'ma keep it moving. Now I never back down. Every day I'm like a lion going after my gazelle. See the hunger in my eyes, it ain't hard for you to tell. I appreciate my freedom like I'm fresh up out of jail. Plus I'm running to my goal like I'm in the NFL. Head up, chest out, shoulders back. I'm a boss, I'ma give it to the world like a black Santa Claus. I'ma give it all I got, I'ma sacrifice it all till I see my name in lights. No more writing on the wall. I'ma keep my head up like Larry Greenwood. She graduated college even though she from a mean hood. Could've been no welfare, caught up in the system. Thank God that I got an educated sister. Haters gon' hate, but I'ma still rise. Dropped out of high school, but I was still wise. Enough to go back, I never hold back. I put the pen to the paper till I get it go flat. Hands to the sky, you try to hold me down, but I'm still don't fly. Long as every my lungs and vision in my eyes. So me, I'ma keep it moving. Now I never back down. I'ma keep my head up, hands to the sky. You try to hold me down, but I'm still don't fly. Long as every my lungs and vision in my eyes. I'ma keep it moving. Now I never back down. Mr. Leon, I ain't playing no games. If I procrastinate, then I'ma have a lot to explain. While everybody watching the game, popping champagne, I'm on the $1 million mission. Yo, it's time for a change. Takes money to make money. I'm going hard for mine. I want it so bad, I feel like I can taste money. Carl, it was for the bread. I'ma chase money. Graduated from Raymond Lewis to eat steak money. Yeah, but it ain't all about getting stacks. Cause when I find it, I'ma find a way to give it back. Thank God I ain't on the corner dealing crack. Now I'm in the studio selling hope, dealing rats. Yeah, I got a dream and I'ma fight for it. For my dream, I go earn mic for it. For my dream, I stay up all night for it. Walk a tightrope with a torch, wrist light for it. Hands to the sky, you try to hold me down, but I'm still gonna fly. Long as every mile lungs and vision in my eyes. So I'ma keep it moving. I never back down. I'ma keep my head up, hands to the sky. You try to hold me down, but I'm still gonna fly. Long as every mile lungs and vision in my eyes. So I'ma keep it moving. I never back down. I'm acknowledging my greatness, learning from mistakes. I shed so many tears, it can turn into a lake. I've been struggling for years, you can see it in my face. But I'm about to take my fears and turn them into faith. Need to pick up a phone, see what's good with my dad. I ain't seen him in a minute and I should be upset. If I keep my head up through the good and the bad, I'll be the greatest inspiration that the hood ever had. Life is a mountain, so I'ma keep climbing. Music is an art form, so I'ma keep grinding, yeah. Looking at my watch, only time will tell. So I do the right thing, no more time in jail. Need to go to college, spend some time in Yale. But right now I'm on the grind, I got rhymes to sell. My lyric game got you fired up. Lyrical motivation makers about to rise up. Hands to the sky, you try to hold it down, but I'm still gonna fly. Long as every mile lungs and vision in my eyes. So me, I'ma keep it moving. Now I never back down. I'ma keep my head up, hands to the sky. You try to hold me down, but I'm still gonna fly. Long as every mile lungs and vision in my eyes. So me, I'ma keep it moving. Now I never back down. What up? Hey. Hey, hey. Hey, hey. Uh-oh, hey. Hey man, God bless y'all, man. Hey, check me out on all social media, man. Leon the Motivator on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Music, iTunes, everywhere. Let's do it.
So, I would say you can't expect a blind man to see his problems. When we ask about access to information, I think that when we talk about access to information, I think it's so important. Juanita and Imani brought up great points. You know, let's talk about it. What black person you know that owns a plane, a boat, or $100 million? You know, to just come in and drop.
That's not Oprah Winfrey or Jay-Z and Beyonce.
You know, right. That can just come in the hood and drop all these narcotics, you know, cause this mass issue between the food shortages and different things like that we face in the inner cities. I think that's the reason why we have black on black crime. I think it's because education is a true issue. If people understood where drugs come from, they understood what it would take to drive, what it takes to actually get wealth, we wouldn't see the things that we see. People fight over lack of things. They have lack of food, lack of education, lack of shelter, lack of whatever, love. You know, those different things are why we have this separation in our community. So if we address education, we help people understand their worth, help people understand where their resources are on a local level, we can address a lot of our issues, you know, because like I say, we can't expect a blind man to see their own problems. Mm-hmm. They don't know that they have a problem.
So Senator Harris would not have been my first choice for president, nor would Vice President Joe Biden. They wouldn't have been my first choices for Vice President either. I think we arrived at this moment strategically because of the heavy weight of older voters, and I think that our policies and our campaigns are crafted to suit their preferences. If you look at, as I have to in my work, if you look at the divide of what generations and what demographics come out to vote in droves religiously every year, it is baby boomers, and that's why we see these campaigns swaying towards their preferences, towards their comfort zones. And at this point, the young voters, 18 to 35, make up an enormous portion of our electorate, and I think that making sure that the youth understand that power and understand that while voting does seem like you're buying into an existing and antiquated and oppressive system, there is a lot of impact that can be made by showing up as one voting bloc. And so I think we're not there yet. I think that the youth, as evidenced in the primary, the youth did not come out in the droves that they were expected to. I think there were too many choices. It was just a lot. Nobody really spoke perfectly to the mass of young voters. But if we were to see the youth start to vote in the type of bloc that older people do, we would start to see policies and candidates and campaigns shift to the interests and the values that young people have instead. So I really look forward to that.
My name is Rosemary Wilson, aka One Single Rose. Poet, singer, spoken word artist, actress, playwright, filmmaker, born and raised on the east side of Detroit. Happy to be here to tell you guys, no matter where you are, no matter what it is that you're doing, we must rock the vote. So many people have left us and have fought for this right. So I know one person who's not registered. They know 2 people. And they might know 4 people, and so on and so on and so on, and the cycle continues, but we need to rock the vote this year. Hashtag Black Lives Matter. Ropes from which ancestors hung are now attached to hands, knees, and itchy trigger fingers of supremacists and boys and girls in blue who took oaths to serve and protect all civilians, regardless of race, color, or creed. They fear black though, shaking in their boots during traffic stops, hiding behind shields, directives, 38s, or Glocks, using live bodies for target practice. Trained peace officers and the ignorant increase body counts nationwide, shooting first, answering pertinent questions later, diminishing one group classification into 16 letters of the alphabet connected behind 2 vertical lines that link with 2 on the horizon. but we can't see the sun. There's too much darkness in our background. Survivors show reverence for the dearly departed with pound signs on Sutton. Survivors show reverence for the dearly departed with pound signs in cyberspace or by marching on city streets stained with their brothers and sisters' blood. The same way villagers mourn their kin in deserts of Alkebulan and slaves sang redemption songs on red clay roads in cotton fields down south. Not much has changed in Black history. Symbols precede the names remembered from the past while the struggle continues adding more in the present. We sing songs from the 1900s that are still applicable in the millennium. We shall overcome. We shall overcome. We shall overcome someday. And we will. As soon as all Black lives matter. With the phrase receiving a dishonorable discharge for early retirement. One single rose, no stem.
Hi everybody, my name is Nate Hicks. I am an up-and-coming artist from Toledo, Ohio, by way of Atlanta, Georgia. And I love music. So now this is the time where I tell you to get out and vote, even if you don't feel like voting, like I never feel like voting. But I'm gonna do it anyways for the greater good, whatever the greater good is. So yes, go vote, even if it pains you to your core, and let's turn this country around. As it was depicted to me. Then I took a swing at this world for myself and got hit with reality. The glitter and the gold turned to ashes and to dust, and the shimmer just faded away. No patience, no kindness, everything is conditional. Oh, how will I survive this thing? The answer is love. That's what I'm choosing today. I'll choose love with the knives that are still in my back, 'cause nothing else takes the hurt away. Combination of the alphabet with such a simple definition, it's so often misunderstood. 'Cause I knew exactly what I was talking about, and I would never want to listen. Love was only love when it felt good. The gift that keeps on giving makes the world go around, provides a little room for better days, and takes me as I am. Gotta give a lot to get a little. It only works if you make a way. Dig a little deeper, find it if you can. Love, that's what I'm choosing today. I'll choose love with the knives that are still in my back, 'cause nothing else takes the hurt away. Love, choose love with the knives that are still in my back, 'cause nothing else takes the hurt away.
things that are still in my back, 'cause nothing else takes the hurt away. I will choose love.
Searching for fulfillment in all that is now. Wanna tell you how I feel. Shining illusions of a fortress for a heart that's free of
Hi everyone, my name is Joshua Seville Davis, and I'm singing a song I wrote called We Matter. It's about time we take a stand. We have the right to mind our business without somebody questioning where we are from. And he has the freedom to come and go as he please. Why can't I just walk in peace without fearing for my life? Can't take another day of dying. So many black men are dying. It ain't fair, he didn't get a chance to enjoy his life. He could have been a voice of a generation, saving our young men from becoming just a number. But since he's gone, we must reach out and tell him that you don't have to fall into society's trap. You can be free from all the labels they want you to be. Oh, we gon' keep on marching till we see the sun come our way. 'Cause we matter. Oh, we matter. Thank God we matter. Let's show the world that we matter. We're on our way. We're on our way. We're on our way. We're on our way. I'm more than a color on my face. I just want you to see we're more alike than what they made us out to be. Take the time and you will know it. Sooner or later you will show it. A new revolution can begin. We won't compromise until every shade of mankind can be free. 'Cause in the end we must reach out and tell them that you don't have to fall into society's trap. You can be free from all the labels they want you to be. Oh, we gon' keep on marching till we see the sun come our way. 'Cause we matter. Oh, we matter. Thank God we
could you do to encourage young black voting? You know, young black people to get out and vote more. How could you encourage that?
I can encourage it by using what was done in the past to ensure that we vote, because we've had people march, get beaten for us to vote. And I believe that we need to really examine all of those things, because our history did not allow us to do hardly anything. So I think that they need to understand the sacrifice that was done in order for us to vote.
Curse words from an angry black woman. I've tried to keep the peace. I'm caving with this peace. Giving y'all what y'all want. Playing into y'all's hands. Oh! Don't shoot! Please excuse a few words from my arsenal after being labeled an angry black woman. Bitch, I'm a strong, proud black queen. I know who the fuck I am. Sucker stroked, silenced, pushed up against the wall. I'm coming out now, slanging, pen in hand. Armed at cunt-ass carrying racist sons of bitches with superiority complexes. They feel gives them power to start drama before they cower. As the best actresses they can be when they speak with the police. With they lying ass. Too many bullshit loopholes find old dirty bastards innocent of fatal, erroneous, felonious assault. Cocksucking, cowardly lions hid under hoods until pussy policies protected their transition from the fucking KKK to reveals as politicians, police chiefs, judges, and heads of state. We've been fighting for a seat at their table when we should be creating our own safe spaces, spending hard-earned green for us, by us, in our communities. But we make it rain on these greedy, gentrifying whores who don't give a damn about our pain, suffering, or struggles. Motherfuckers never loved us. No matter where we sit, we're still chained together on the back of a goddamn bus, hot as hell, chanting unchained melodies no one pays attention to until we squad up because we can't breathe, pinned down and steaming, stank from their piece of shit, begging bitches to recognize Black Lives Matter. Over 400 years getting fucked raw with no Vaseline. These assholes think we're broken, but we're taking our power back. Change is coming all over their goddamn faces. So watch out for this unapologetic, angry black woman's pen. And one more thing. Suck my dick, bitch. With love. From your unapologetic, angry black woman. One single rose, no stem.
Life is beautiful when you look around. It's all about perspective. It's time to let go of what's holding you down. Your spirit needs lifted. I'm taking control of my mind up from here. It's necessary for my soul up from here. It's only up from here.
Defunding the police, even with that being said, defunding the police, without order, there's chaos. You know, so there has to be some type of means in place to maintain the chaos. The individuals who don't go in their house and mind their businesses and take care of their family at the end of the workday. There's individuals, and there's been all type of research from the beginning of time about there's just criminal behavior, criminal mindset. It's more of a scientific or psychological safety net having police around. So totally defunding the police. I don't think I understand that conversation if we're talking, I don't think I support that if we're talking about just totally lawlessness in the streets. But creating accountability and empowering people like you to be able to go walk in a precinct and put people in check, yeah, I'm for that. So empowering the people, that's not it. We don't have to defund the police to empower us and to give us the resources we need to make sure that they're not murdering us in the streets. I'm all about empowerment. We don't have to defund them. We need those individuals in place because when we go to work, and we're not criminals, when we go to work, we want to make sure that there's someone protecting us and our family and our children. So
The defund the police is just right, and then but reforming the police.
Reform absolutely needs to be. That's what this whole thing is about. There needs to be a level of, like I said, a level of checks and balance that outside of the commission. We have the local commission boards and police commissions, but it seems like they're. I don't know, for some reason the bureaucracy seems to be stronger when we organize under the traditional bodies that we've been using. So Black Lives Matters, individuals like you who aren't being paid for this, who are just passionate about the issues, that's who need to be at the table with the decision makers as it relates to reform and law enforcement reform on all levels. Yeah. And our problem is we're just worried about the blue and whites riding around and harming people, but there's many layers to law enforcement, and corruption has tainted law enforcement all the way to the top. So I'm not worried about your cousin who's been on the force for a few years. You know, I'm worried about the guy who's upset at black people in McNamara and doing everything he can to thwart access to wealth and happiness for minorities. You know, that's just I guess I look at it from a more complex perception or lens.
My name is Damani Ellis. I'm here to really show support for Rock the Vote. I do vote. A certain age I can't vote. It's very important because there's so much wrong going on right now, injustice, that it could have been stopped if we voted the right people in because of what's going on.
Hello, my name is The Bishop, and personally how I feel about voting. I feel voting is very important because as an African American in this country, we've only in this time period, this recent time, have we been able to vote as freely as possible because, once upon a time ago, about 400 or 800 years ago, we were slaves. Then after we were freed, the system in this country, the white folks in this country, was really out to hush our vote, to silence our voice. And with voting, it's a way to express our voice and to add our influence into who's going to lead the country, who is going to help us get better, be better, do better. Not just us as in black folk in particular, but us as in the country. And this doesn't just involve just the presidential vote. This involves both regional, like senator, governor, state legislature, all of the above, because every vote counts. That's one more decision that you make that will impact you in the future. We march through the streets with hundred thousands of feet so our demands can be met. The riots are gilded, the cop burned his building to fan the fires that's been set. They weren't on our side, yet root for our pride. There's a bigger picture we haven't seen yet. We're a new generation and act without hesitation, and to test this is a really bad bet. We've tried to be peaceful, we've tried safer ways, but George Floyd was killed at the end of the day. We're tired of the rules and we're tired of the games, and we turn over tables to get our way. It's a brand new day, it's a brand new face, and by my righteous hand, we're going to make a big change.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today. Imagine there's no country. It isn't hard to do. Nothing to kill or die for, and no religion too. Imagine all the people living life in peace, and you may say I'm a dreamer, but I am not the only one. No. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will live as one. Imagine no possessions. I wonder if you can. No greed or hunger, of brotherhood and man. Imagine all the people living life in peace, and you may say I'm a dreamer, but I am not the only one. No, no, no. I hope someday you will join us, and the world will live as one.
Hello everyone, my name is Daisy Love, and when everything broke loose with the coronavirus and George Floyd and Breonna Taylor and all the young people that were getting killed back to back, and seeing politically how they responded to our young black people being killed, and seeing how our young adults, our millennial generation specifically, responded. I asked the question because I always ask a question to God in a prayer and say, hey, show me what I need to do. Show me what I need to do. So for a long time I was quiet, and I didn't say anything, and I didn't sing anything, and I didn't do anything, because I was waiting on a voice to come. It's important that we all work together as one community. See, because unlike us, they're not divided with the white people. They're friends. Most of their friends didn't like what happened to George Floyd. And there are blended communities already. We're the stupid ones. We're the ones still stuck back in the 60s, and we're the ones that still stuck with not being one community. And even though we fought in the 60s to change that, and Dr. King died, and so many others like Malcolm X, Medgar Evans, and so on and so forth, we're still stuck. I hope that this puts a wedge in the door that flies open to the future.
Imagine there's no heaven. It's easy if you try. No hell below us. Above us only sky. Imagine all the people living for today.